Brand new bike, plus energy drink, plus awesome twisty roads. What else can a man ask for? Gluk, 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 gluk. Gluk, 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 gluk. Ah. Wow, what a beautifully perfect day to be out here with my brand new bike. So this is very exciting. My brand new bike, the 2018 Yamaha MT-09. 3-cylinder 850cc inline engine that produces 104 horsepower at the rear wheel. Now what's not to like about that? It's a really torquey machine. 88 newton meters of torque at 8,500 RPM. It's so damn brand new that I haven't even removed the plastic off the screen yet. Probably should. Anyway, so I've been jumping between the Kawasaki Z900 and this bike, and basically in this video I want to explain why I ended up choosing this bike and why it was quite an easy decision for me in the end, although I did take about 2 weeks to consider it. Although the Kawasaki Z900 packs more power and more punch, there's just so many things that you need to know about this bike which really influenced my decision on it. The first thing is the looks. I mean, come on, look at it. It just looks amazing. I know that's a subjective thing. Some people may find the Kawasaki Z900 to be a better looking bike. But anyway, let's turn this on. Have a look at the headlights. So one thing I really like about the headlights here is obviously LED headlights, but not only have you got the two main LED bulbs that remain on all the time, you've got the additional high beams on the side, and it just looks amazing. And then under that you've got the little LED strips, which just makes this bike look nice and classy. And plus I think it looks amazing in black. Please ignore the dirt and dust on it. That's sadly because it's been raining a lot. It has been raining a lot here in Sydney over the last week, so this bike didn't get a good introduction to the roads yet. I've done about 294 kilometers on it already in a week, just because it's such a pleasure to ride. Anyway, let's jump on and I'll explain why I chose this bike over the Kawasaki Z900, and you may really heavily want to consider this one for yourself. So another reason is the stock exhaust straight off sounds pretty decent compared to the Z900. I can't rev this bike too much because it is in the break-in period, but have a listen. Pretty sweet, eh? The third reason is it has a quick shifter, which the Z900 does not have. If you've ever ridden a bike with a quick shifter in it, you'll know what I'm talking about. Basically, if you don't know what a quick shifter is, it's basically what the name says it is. It allows you to quickly shift gears, and the way it does that is it's electronic. It disengages the engine on its own. It senses preeminently when you touch the gear shifter, and hence cuts off the engine, as in basically engaging the clutch. And what that allows is that you don't have to use the clutch and you don't have to roll off the throttle in order to change gears. Literally all I have to do is I literally accelerate with the throttle and just shift up using the gear shifter. And that is just such a fun thing to do, and it's just so damn exciting on this bike. A few other things about the bike: it does have traction control. It's got two levels, level 1 and 2, which just allows it that extra safety and security, which, you know, with a decently powered bike like this, you wouldn't mind. And then it's got several different riding modes: B mode, standard mode, and A mode, in order from weakest to strongest acceleration. So basically what B mode does is it doesn't restrict the torque available, but it delivers the torque in a progressive manner. And standard mode is basically a mix between the two. It's a moderate amount of power. And then you've got A mode, which just gives you all of the power available straight away. So I'm obviously not going to be chucking this thing in A mode at the moment because it is in the break-in period. And I mean, you got to treat your motorcycle right in the break-in period so nothing goes wrong later. The fifth reason would have to be that this bike is just such a pleasure to ride. I really regret that I didn't purchase the SP version of this bike, which has the improved suspension. And I test rode the SP version, which was just amazing. And then when I jumped on this bike, I really noticed the suspension difference between the two bikes. So right now I'm kind of like, as I'm riding through here, and I'm feeling the suspension's a bit stiff, although you can adjust it, but it's just so much better on the SP version. You can just jump off and adjust the rebound and all that as you go, just with the twist of a knob. Just a bit up ahead, I'll jump off the bike, I'll give you a proper look around it, a proper walk around. You can have a nice look, a few cinematic shots here and there. But yeah, overall, so the 5 reasons I bought this bike over the Kawasaki Z900 is looks. I subjectively think this bike looks much better than the Z900, although I do really like the Z900 color scheme. But one thing I don't like about the Z900 when it comes to looks is that ugly freaking dashboard. So the instrument cluster is just this fat round looking thing that doesn't look good at all. And then the second reason is the stock exhaust sound of this bike, which, you know, a lot of people will be like, oh, but you could just change the Z900's exhaust up. Yeah, you can, but personally I'm not even going to bother changing the exhaust. I don't mind what it sounds like. It could be a bit louder, but the exhaust note is quite pleasing. And the third reason is that it has a quick shifter, which is just so exciting. The fourth reason is it has all those electronics, traction control, and all the several modes. And then the fifth reason, I just find this bike way more pleasurable to ride than the Z900. Oh man, quick shifter, so fun. As always, never trust what I say. Always have a look at the competition. Test ride both bikes and just do whatever you want at the end of the day. Oh, just remembered, the riding position I much prefer on this thing. I just remembered that. It's much more upright. You are seated higher on the bike. The handlebars are quite high. Although they've still kept the foot position quite sporty, they've really tamed the seating position. You kind of feel like you're sitting on a dirt bike or a KLR 650 or something like that. Whereas on the Z900, I felt as though I was like sitting in the bike because the rest of the bike's so high and the seat was so low. Personally, I just didn't feel comfortable on the Z900, whereas on this one I felt much more comfortable. And yeah, overall, just I wanted a change. I've always been a Kawasaki fanboy, and I thought I would give something new a chance. And Yamaha is a great brand, and you know, I've heard great things about it. You look at this, you've got adjustable levers on it. You know what, I can't be fucked. Can't be fucked with the cinematic shots. Time to drink some V.